Ooh, 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 ooh. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Gemini Wolf. Hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome in, nothing to do. No, we're waiting on other people, thank you. Plus, my mother is doing something. Thank you. I got time for your dumbass. Lick me like a lollipop. Where is 50 Shades? There it goes. Welcome in, everyone. There's 50. And I just said where the fuck was 50 Shades?
I blocked that person because I'm not going to sit here and
I
hello.
done did one time. Shot up in the truck. I want a piece of candy. What kind of candy do I want, though? Welcome in. Welcome in, Rick. Like a lollipop. Lick me like a lollipop. Ooh, ow. Son of a bitch. Dumbass people trying to start some bullshit. Well, let me tell you. You just got knocked the fuck up. That movie's stuck in my head now. Friday. Welcome in, Deb. It's me. Text message. Swag like mine, even wear a hurt on a rag like mine. I make it feel right when it's wrong like mine. Man, she never hit a room like mine. Man, I ain't never seen ass like mine. That pussy in my mouth, made me lost for words. So I told her back it up, made that ass jump like sure. Thank you. Thank you. She lit me like a lollipop. She did it.
Give me a big gift.
Huh?
Give me a big gift.
I know. I just said thank you. I done lost my other pair of sunglasses. I forgot that word hat was in that. That was my bad. Forgot all about that word.
I want to see the blowing bubbles.
Oh. Back the wall. Where's Kelly? Welcome in, Violet. Honky tonk, but don't. Did you see Tammy's new video?
No.
Girl, she was mad about them dang chicken wraps. She was mad. She was pissed. They kept telling her about the app, and she kept getting mad because she's like, "What fucking app?" And it's her and Crystal. That shit funny.
That's who's in that one. Is Libby. And then there's another one where she did Chili's. I think she did that one on Libby's though. Hey Emma Jane. I love them. I love them. Next year they got a cruise going and I want to go. But it's like $1,000 per person, I believe. When I check. Somebody. Welcome in, Firebird. Hey, Karma Cookies. She needs to make one with right, I would go on that one. Hell with Titanic for that day. We'll just have to sink or swim. Especially if you get the VIP, you get the meter. Ooh. And now she's got it where if you get VIP, you get to stay with her and party on the last night in the hot tub. Right? Ooh, you be laughing your ass off with her. I've been pissed my pants because of her. But she did one with Chili's, and then she was talking about doing something else. I can't remember. Didn't know that one had that in it. I forgot about that one. Most of my songs are bipolar, y'all. There we go. Welcome in, it's the other. Let it go, let it go. Oh. Kelly needs to be in here. If it's in text her. Right, that's what I'm like. Where's my other partner? Oh, she just looked at it. I think Riri was doing something last time I checked. Guitar phone. Okay. She said, Kelly said she'd be here in a minute. Oh, fuck, Bougie. What do I do now? Let me pause my music for a
Hey
minute.
y'all.
What did I do now?
Oh,
I'm
wait, what?
joking. I don't know. I'm joking. Normally, when you come up here, I did
Not
something.
much. I have never said anything about what you've done. I do, however. Is your mama there? Is she muted?
Yeah. Mother!
Mama?
Ma.
Ma.
Mom. Mama.
Hey, Violet. Violet, you make me. You
Hey.
make me. Hey,
Bougie
darling.
wants
Do you
you.
have a? Yeah. Do you have a second, real quick, darling?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I just wanted to come to you and see if there would be any way that you would be open and willing to possibly, maybe make things right with those that you kind of lashed out at the other day personally, not just a blanket apology, to Imperfect, and I think it was Miss Enabler that was in the box. Just to kind of, have a personal apology to them, but also to kind of, you know, make sure that things are good on both ends. And considering you both are really good friends with T and Dora, and very,
Okay, I
a lot of people I
told
think you guys have mutuals with, but I know that, huh?
I made amends
Huh?
with my side of the group this morning in my chat
With whom?
with T and Dora.
Right. Well, right.
Cause
But
ain't
you
And
lashed out, I think, at Imperfect and Enabler.
Miss Neighbor's supposed to come in teas, ain't she?
Nikki was supposed to get up with Miss Enabler for me to have her because I'm not her friend on Facebook on here, and her
Mm-hmm.
account's private, so I couldn't message her to
Mm-hmm.
have a talk to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't heard anything yet.
So if they came in here, Imperfect and Miss Enabler, you would be happy to
Yes, I'll be the woman and
apologize for kind of.
apologize.
Okay. I was just wanted to make sure. I didn't think that you wouldn't. I just wanted to make sure. Last night, Nikki was going to come kind of talk to you, but I know things were kind of rough with
Yeah, I talked to
what
her
was
this
going
morning
on
too.
both sides. Yeah. So, I just figured since I saw you here, I'd come and ask you. I didn't think it would be a problem,
Yeah,
but
because that like
hey,
they
Ashley.
thought D tore Dora and T and Nikki said is to make means so I can be at peace too.
Well, of course, yeah, but well, yeah. I mean, it's really for
But yeah, I'll
everybody. Yeah.
apologize.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that you wouldn't have or you would have a problem with that. I just wanted
No,
to make sure. I can message Miss Enabler myself and see if she'd come in
I was
here.
about to say, Bougie, if
Um,
you want to get them in here, and that'd be fine.
okay, I don't know if I have Imperfect. I probably do. But I will definitely let Miss Enabler know, and see if she gets my message right now. Hey, girl. But yeah, I mean, you understand,
yeah.
right?
But I
Okay.
was just saying, I'm my side knows the truth, and like I say, and I made meetings with half of mine and Dora and T this morning.
Right. Well, I mean, it wasn't. I don't care about the Discord scamming, whatever, all that mess. That's not my issue. I was just checking like about the way that you
Yeah,
lashed out at them. That's
and
all.
I told him I would apologize, that I would be the woman and stand up apologize.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'll see if I can get them in here.
Okay,
All right. Bye.
Bye,
bye.
Bougie. Mm-hmm. Oh, crap, my music. See, I was fishing and singing without my music. That's a dry-ass cookie. Ugh. Dry as a motherfucker.
I'm gonna share it out to the ones that were in there with me this morning when I did it.
Okay.
Message Miss Crowley and tell her I need her in here.
I texted her already. Here, I
Hold on.
texted. Hold on. Okay, I just texted her. Welcome in, Miss Debbie. Larry. Okay, boo. Hey, Broken Bridges. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, party people, how's it going?
Wonder where you were?
I have a phone call.
Oh.
Riri, get in the box.
We're wait. It's storm bad, so she can't get in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair warning because I just got a notice that it's supposed to be storm and airtail.
Yeah, that's what we're
But
waiting on mine. But
I'm
hopefully it don't. Mom is supposed to be apologizing to Enabler and Imperfect Survivor, so I don't know when they're going to come in here.
okay.
Be on standby though.
I gotcha. Broken Bridges, you're
Hey,
right. I am so over
AJ.
the food already. Ooh, MJ. Hi, honey. So, what are we doing this evening?
So far, Mom wants to play a game, but I don't know. I gotta ask Dora.
Well, what games do you want to play?
I don't. She wanted to play Never Have I Ever, but I am out of. Excuse me, Spicy Edition.
Ah, yeah, that's a good way of getting entered.
Yeah, I'm out. That's how I got my other one almost nettered.
It's
Well,
according to how I feel after all this.
hmm?
I said it's according to how I feel when all this is over with.
I gotcha, honey. So, what's everyone doing for dinner?
Chicken tenders and French fries. Me and T got the same ones off the same website, Miss Debbie. Yes.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead
need
and put them in the
some.
oven, Robbie.
Or what?
Go ahead and go start that in the oven while I'm waiting.
We'll take over.
Hey, watermelon kisses. You having PB&J? What kind of jelly? Is it at least strawberry jelly? Because I hate that grape stuff.
Hey, watermelon.
Hi, Swagger.
I need to get Paroli in here because she was in there this morning when I done my live about it.
Let me see who, let me click all the buttons.
Okay. Don't want to do this by myself. That's all it is.
I got your back, Mama Sassy.
Woohoo!
Hey, broken crayons.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, I don't know.
Mom's supposed to be coming, and it's saying sorry to Enabler and Miss Imperfect. And she's scared some shit will go down.
No, I don't think anything will go down at all. I think it will just be very adult. They're good people.
Wifey!
What?
Miss Enabler and
Perfectly imperfect.
yeah,
Or imperfect
Imperfect
survivor.
Survivor
Mm-hmm.
is supposed to come, and Mom's supposed to apologize to him.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, don't stress out about it. I mean, I don't really know Imperfect. I mean, kind of, sort of, but I do know Enabler, and she has about the sweetest damn heart you've ever met.
Enabler is the one who came forth with the fact that Lucid had contacted her to go after me. You know, so she's a good egg. You know, yeah. I think that won't be any problems at all. It'll be perfectly adult and
Yeah,
civil.
and she's not. She really isn't one to yell.
Hi, angels and Mandy.
Could I ask a big favor though?
Yeah,
Yes.
what's up?
Could a few of y'all go over to Harley Tinks and just tap the screen for just a few minutes?
Yeah, I'll hit Harley up on my backup.
I was gonna say I got my
Okay.
back up.
She's over there, trying to get back on her pink zebra and,
It don't
love and
matter.
love and support all of us.
That's right.
Get up here, bestie.
I just know when I
Hey, boo.
when I did what I did this morning, Angels and made it committed to the stuff. Angels Among Us was in the box with me, so she kind of knows what went on.
Okay,
Um,
recap of what happened this morning.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Angels, can you come up and recap for her?
Come on, Angel. Please, sugar plum. There we go.
yeah, angels, go over to Harley Tank and get yourself some pink zebras. Do you want me to share it to you?
Well, which one do you want me to do first?
Oh,
The
sorry.
recap, please.
I can't be in like 30 places at once, dang it.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't care. Um, so Sassy did have a fire at her house. It did not burn down her house. It was just in her bedroom. She did ask um, for, she didn't know what she was going to do. She was in, and I'm going to tell you this now, she was in Scam Slam's Discord. So,
Right, right, right.
yeah, if that explains a lot, Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Um, she put up a picture and she asked, in the chat, like in the Discord, what was she gonna do? And someone asked her, and she put up her a cash app that it wasn't hers. Robbie had made it for her, and on her behalf, you know, um, and she put it in the chat. Um, Nookie called it out, and before Sassy could get it taken down, it was already taken down by Scam Slam.
Okay.
Sassy didn't receive a penny from it, and it was already taken down.
So everything from the other night. Okay.
Right, right. No money was received. There, nothing was, like I said, it was all in the Discord. It wasn't on TikTok. She thought she could ask in a Discord of what she thought was quote unquote friends. You know. But unfortunately, with being in Scam Slam's Discord, and I have been in there myself, there are no friends in there. There are none. And I'll say that because I've been in there myself.
So
So,
did something happen this morning?
Yes. I made the apology to everybody this morning.
yes. She apologized for not fully telling everything,
But
but she
T
was
was in there,
scared.
Dora was in there, Angels Among Us was in there, Paroli was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And because me and T was talking on the back end this morning. And I told T, I said, T, why I kind of did it, tell the truth, is because I was scared. I said, I didn't know at the, I didn't know how to react.
Right.
Because what started me asking was someone private message put in the Discord. I'm not going to say the woman's name because she's an older woman and I don't want her to get the heat. She asked me, was everything okay? And I told her no, I didn't know what I was going to do. So she said, if there's anything I could do to help you, let me know. Well, I put the cash app in. But the cash app wasn't mine. It was Robbie's I gave him permission to make it. Because I don't never use the cash app. So before I could get it took down, I was called out. And that's when Slam Slam took me out of Discord. But and T and Dora kind of understand, but and they said how they felt is I thought I had friends because we were told, and Angels Among Us can tell you this, we were told whatever goes on in this Discord stays in the Discord. So someone that was thought she had friends and was going through something, I could depend on them. But
Gotcha.
Dora's question she asked this morning, this was Dora. Why ain't Polly being called out for them helping her on the back end? Why is it me being called out?
Mm-hmm. Because they did help Paul. Like, okay, so here's the thing. They helped Polly, like, but during the time that they were helping Polly, Polly was Scam Slam's right-hand woman. However, I don't remember how long it was, but Scam Slam and Polly had a big falling out, and that's when everything started coming out about them helping Polly.
They bought her a new refrigerator. They bought her a new air conditioner. They were giving her money every day for lunch. Anything she needed, she could go in there. So Dora's like, why is it such a big deal and they're not calling this out? But like Dora told me today, and I told this in my chat, some of them that was out there, if I lose friends over it, then I understand. But like Dora said, no. T said no. Because this was your past, and you were trying to find a little help and thought you had friends and didn't.
Yes, paranormal Polly. But here's the thing, y'all. Polly got stuff. Sassy did not.
I
Why
didn't get
are we
nothing.
calling out someone who got, like, somebody calling someone who didn't get stuff?
That's what, and like Doris said, after today, it's the past, and we're going to leave it at the past.
And again, you thought you were among friends.
Yes. And Doris said that everybody's got a pass, and that she was not going to quit being my friend because of this, because it wasn't nothing I done on their end.
And Bougie, she knows she has to. No, she does. She knows she has to make an apology. She knows that, and there's yes, she knows that.
Because I apologized to Nikki and everybody this morning. Nikki was supposed to get the other two to get in touch with me, and I hadn't heard anything back from them. But yeah, I admitted to apologizing. I admitted I had got outraged, but I was scared.
No, Bougie, she is going to apologize. She has no qualms about not apologizing to them.
Oh, I mean, look,
Chick flick, like what are they not understanding? Am I talking gibberish here? Like,
That's what I'm waiting for, them to come in here so I
okay,
can be the
okay.
woman and apologize.
Right. This is what she is apologizing for. One, she is apologizing to people that are sitting here for not telling the whole thing, and she plans on apologizing to Enabler for how she spoke to her and how she reacted, guys.
shit, I even apologized to Enabler the same day. I was like, is that the one that? And I I got up in the box and I said, look, I'm sorry,
I
And she's
think
like,
she's
no, we're good.
explaining to answer the question in the chat
But
from Kim. I think
Thank
she's
you, Violet.
explaining that she it was because of this stuff with Polly that she thought that she could ask in there. That was the mistake.
You know what? That is a great question. Let me just.
Yeah, because Bougie was trying to get up with him.
Well, it's all Bougie's fault, so.
It's always Boosie's fault.
I messaged Nikki twice already.
Nikki, and honestly, Bougie, Nikki was supposed to bring them in.
I
Said that this
apologized
morning.
to a
And
lot
that's
of people this morning,
right.
and them are the two I've been waiting for. I don't care. I'm
So,
doing what I need to do. I don't care what anybody else does.
but I'm telling you this morning, Bougie, I was in the box, and yes, Nikki stated, and I quote, she would get with Enabler, and that she would get them. She'll get, make
I don't
so
care
that
what
they could
anybody
get
else
together.
does. I'm doing what I did wrong, and I'm the woman that's going to stand up and say I'm sorry. And I said this morning, and I'll say it again. And Doran T told me I didn't have that to worry about, but if I do, that's fine too. I I told it, and I'll say it a million times. If you don't want to be my friend no more, I understand. But when you see people being attacked, like I've seen them do T, you get scared and you try to do something knowing you're lying. And that's what I'm trying to get at. I know I was wrong.
Violet, I can't with you. I really can't.
Kumbaya, my lord.
I
Kumbaya.
can't with you, Robbie, either.
Oh my god.
In
So,
pensions, as from, and I apologize. I go to bed at like not even. I go to bed before it's your dark 30. Okay. Um, from what I gathered, tensions were super high during that whole thing, and I can admit, as a woman, we do come off sometimes defensive. Some of us, not all of us, but
but like Dora said, she's not going to let my past break our friendship because that was the past. I didn't do nothing. I just done something in a Discord and thought they were my friends.
So, devil's advocate, right? Let me play the other side. I think enabler, and then we're coming in to actually maybe protect their friends in hope, and maybe because they
Bingo.
didn't know if you were still collecting money or whatnot, they were trying to be like, hey, give y'all a heads up. Like, I don't know that they maliciously were like,
Not at all.
that's not
Right.
how
And
I see it. I see them like, hey, let me give y'all a heads up. Because I mean, on this side, we see a lot of it. We see a real like Detroit Nike. We see them.
mm,
And
hmm
so because we see them, maybe they were just like, hey friends, heads up, this happened.
right. That's what I was just coming up here to say. And I also wanted to say too that you have to also at some point recognize that both T and Dora have separate relationships with other people on this app as well. And so what happened a couple days ago trickled down to what happened last night, which really did ultimately affect people's relationships that have been friends for a very, very long time. And it's not so much over your intent in what you did in Discord, right? It was they were coming to T's live to to confront you or to discuss that with you respectfully. Things got out of hand, and then they felt disrespected because they were kind of lashed out at as like, and nothing really, you kind of dropped, so like there was no like finality to that. And so obviously I think too, like, just at least recognize that I know that T and Dora talked to you today, but they both have different relationships with different people. Meaning, like, Dora's cool with some people that maybe T's not. T's maybe cooler with some people that maybe Dora's not, right? Although they are a package, essentially, right? Dora and T. They both have different relationships. And so I came up here earlier to talk to you about that, just simply so that I could, we could get the apology out of the way for Enabler and Imperfect, because they didn't come at you disrespectfully. And I get that you apologized earlier today, but not everybody was on. Obviously Miss Enabler and Imperfect haven't come in here yet, but you know, a lot of people were in that live and heard that, and so unfortunately, if you have, it's going to be brought up again. People are not going to hear what you said today. People aren't going to hear what you're saying right now, and it's just unfortunately something that you're probably just going to have to be like, listen, I'll apologize again for those of you that didn't hear me, but try not to be so defensive about it, because although you might want it to be done and over with, it's not done and over with for a lot of people, and it did ultimately trickle down and affect
And
people's
I
friendships.
asked T and Dora, I said, and T and Dora, I said, did this have something for you to break up your friendship? T said, no, we've had problems for a while. You had nothing to do with this.
Okay, you're talking about Okay, you're
I know
talking
what she's,
about
yeah.
yeah. The other
Right.
part. Got you, got you,
The
got you,
other
got you,
part,
got you.
right.
Yep.
But however, it did. That is what happened the night before is what created last night's live, where
What?
people came together and were discussing the fact that they felt disrespected by you and disrespected by their friends. So, I mean, I know your friendship with T and Dora is separate, right? And it should be. It should be. But, I think there's just
Listen,
a. Go ahead.
Sassy. When when you have a storm, right?
Yes.
And that little, pine tree in your front yard, it takes a little licking, right? But it keeps standing.
Right.
This was just that fourth or fifth storm that snapped that tree. There was already strain there,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, I don't want you to hold a lot of guilt to it, but it did hurt a lot of people. I mean, it did, but that's not on you. That's not on you.
Nikki said she'll be in a little later. She's eating dinner with her kids. Mama Sassy.
Okay.
Read what, Karma?
What she just said above that I just read.
But I mean, I done said my apology to Nikki. I'm just waiting on the other two.
Yeah, I know. I get you. I get you. Um, this is all you can do, though. I'm wrong for this, and just leave everything out of it. And the problem is there could be 7 or 8 people on the other side who never take your accountability and hold on to it, and let them hold on to it in their pocket and be weighed down by it.
But at least you did the right thing
Exactly.
at the end of the day.
Ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. There's a wanted poster at the top of this thing, so.
Is she wanted or missing? I'm confused.
Oh no, she's wanted.
Oh, by the CIA again?
No,
I don't know.
this
You have
was
to
from
big
earlier.
box.
She left. She's like, "I'll be right back." And someone's like, "You should put up a wanted poster," and this is the result. So it was a joke. It was nothing serious.
I'm not trying to be ugly, but I don't want to talk about that, please.
I think they were just saying that it was brought up by you the other night and it triggered a lot of people. So you can understand that, right?
Yeah, because I was going through that at that time.
Okay, Broken, you are so eloquent. Thank you so much. That's the only I came up here to say the very same thing you did. So, thank you. I'm gonna drop back down and hopefully they'll be in here soon.
Belly, that's Laura.
Thank you,
Bye, baby.
Goose.
Bye.
Hey, Jana.
That's not the one I was. What happened to the other one earlier today about stealing snacks or some shit? There's been like 4 or 5 wanted posters.
I think
No, there's
mine.
only two, and
I
we
think
said
mine might be the other iteration.
There you go. Bites with words. That's my favorite.
we had to get rid of the one because you can't say the word. You know which word? Unaliving. Well, the real word. You know.
That's my favorite. She bites with words.
Mm-hmm. Although the reward,
Some sarcasm. Did anyone read the reward though?
yes,
Hot
and
Cheetos and a Diet Dr. Pepper. I can't with you.
Friend who doesn't know, Harley
The
Tank
Diet
is
Dr.
also.
Pepper's not for you, Dora. It's what we get paid if we bring your spicy self in.
Guys, Harley Tank sells Pink Zebra, and she's over there having a live. If you're interested, go over and support her. I'm sitting there in my other account tapping the screen for her to get her
I
likes.
was
But
about to say, even if you just go in and say hi and tap the screen, guys, she trying. She trying to kick
yep,
it back up.
show some support. Show support, get support.
Now, please.
But
I had one. She was a really good. Like she could mix well, and I was like, dang it. Yeah.
I don't understand. Someone explain it to me. Like, do I buy the 1 cent or do they make it? Like, I don't understand it.
You can buy one set, or you can have them mixed, and they make like a totally different set. It's really
Yes.
yeah. That's the one thing I like
Uh,
about Pink Zebra as opposed to other ones. Just a personal preference. That's it.
yeah, I kind of like that if you think about it. We'll build our little army over here with our support and taps.
I mean, flying without wings, it's like this. I'd like to see one person on this app who is perfect. I mean, really perfect. And let's be honest, nobody is. They may say they are, think they are, but they're not. We all mess up.
Yeah, it'd be better if you call. I can't.
Sweetbriar, what's her at?
Yes.
She is on the his baby Tink 92.
Exactly, karma. No one's perfect.
I'll put in the chat.
Dora, are you still in here?
And that's another thing. A lot of us have had to stumble through this app. And I only learned the hard way, so you can only imagine.
Well, see, I was raised with old fashioned values, so mine was when you're wrong, admit you're wrong and apologize and let's move, on and keep it
Oh,
pushing.
mine is more like falling in, and just being like a dead-on supporter without really a
Right.
blind supporter.
I mean, I've had my few that I followed that I should have probably maybe stepped back for a while and vetted and then gone
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
the,
definitely,
you
definitely.
know,
Yeah, I'm always supporting the wrong people. Unfortunately, I'm that person. If
Smaller
there's a
color tap.
if there's a lost cause, they are coming my way.
but at the same
It's like,
time,
come on,
like,
friend.
you got to consider it a learning experience and keep it going.
Well, that and sometimes the idea you have just doesn't work. Sometimes you think that something is okay, and it turns out it's not.
Thank
It
you. Yeah.
is what
Yeah.
it is. Like you don't always know, especially if you see something else, and you're like, oh, well, this is a place I can, that support can be had, and um, it's just like I'm over here tapping Harley Pink stuff, right? The products I sell are direct competition to her.
Exactly.
But that's not going to stop me from sitting here on my other account and sitting here and tapping and telling everyone to go over and buy some of what she got.
Just exactly. And again, just you, even if we're broke, because we broke,
We broke
go
bitches.
over and show her some love and support.
Yep. Let her know she's not alone, that someone's paying attention. And of course, success breeds success. So the more people she has in her room, the more it'll help her pop up on FYP so she can bring in some new blood and some new customers.
We all just trying to survive this life, guys.
Yep.
Mm,
Um, Support doesn't always mean money. Support is sharing people's
Who the hell
links.
let the chicken farmer in here?
Ah, there's my chick farmer. The other day, a good example, a great example was the other day I sat in Roberts for like 5.5 hours. Well, he was cleaning his house and out with his pool and whatnot, and he had his affiliate stuff turned on in the with the shopping cart. And I sat there and we tap tap tap. They got up to like 160,000 taps, you know, and we just chatted back and forth about the items.
Y'all
Yeah.
know I go hard for Robert, so
Right. And so I was just welcoming people in his room when he wasn't there. We showed examples about how well the microphone worked. We talked about the other products he was doing, and it was great. It was very low key. It was no pressure. We were just two friends chit chatting a day away.
Robert, did Tiny Terry come back?
I helped Robert cook, or bake. Sorry, bake. They were making bread. Hmm.
I've sat in Megan's before and helped her make with Gia. Does anyone remember the banana bread fiasco with
Oh
the
my.
frosting? Oh my goodness.
No, but this is gonna be. Oh boy, I don't want to know.
Oh,
I'm a
nothing.
baker, and I'm like, oh no, please don't.
Well, it's,
Believe
baking
it or
is.
not, like yes, I'm on this app a lot, but like today I sat in you guys' lives and I scrubbed baseboards and you know what I mean? Like It's so
Mhm.
much better than the thousand anxiety filled voices in my head. I can listen to y'all's voices in my head instead. Y'all are much nicer than the ones they are telling me. He is a great peacemaker.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna have to send him a Snapchat because I had a giggle today.
I frequently will sit on live and work on my website, adding pictures, adding descriptions. Generally just doing computer type work, designing labels, because that's noise, that's communication, that's talking with someone, and it doesn't feel like you're so alone in the world. The world is a
Mm-hmm.
crazy place and can be very, very lonely because I don't know. I think it's something about the way things are now that is different from previous generations. I don't know about you guys, but so I'm in my mid 40s, right? But I grew up in a very, very large family. Like my dad was one of six, my mom was one of four. I got like 3 dozen cousins. Like there's a lot of them, right? But
Mm,
my cousins haven't had kids. So right, Alyssa, 2020 did a thing on a number of people. But it's rough out there.
mm-hmm.
And it's hard to find your people. It's and it can feel you can feel very, very unsupported in many respects.
Yeah.
You know, even when the support you want is just a kind word.
Well, and even like big
Karma,
life
it's about
changes,
your turn to bring the snacks.
Right? I need some snacks. I just don't know what I
Oh,
want, but snacks sound good.
Karma seems to be bringing the cookies
Karma just comes
because
around and gets all of our snacks. Never brings the snacks.
Actually, I do know what I want. I want thin mints. Hmm.
ooh, they're like making a coconut cake. Love coconut cake. I make it as a tres leche style, where
Ooh.
I mix the condensed milk with the coconut milk. And what the heck is the other one? Dude, um, evaporated milk.
Okay.
You just kind of pour all that into your hot cake, and it absorbs in and makes it so yummy.
I do. I have a summer one that I do. It's angel food cake, strawberries, the strawberry glaze, and a small tub of Cool Whip. You cut
Ooh,
up the angel food cake. You cut up the strawberries. You put this. You mix it all together, and it is
Mom,
so good.
Mom,
and
What?
yes, Alyssa, I
he
use
says she
coconut
sent me a
cake.
message.
Okay.
All right, bye.
I actually use coconut extract to make coconut frosting. Um,
Eee.
and then I'll
I'm
put
gonna I'm
coconut
gonna
shaving
jump
sauce
down,
in it.
y'all.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Hey, Morgan.
Dun, 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 dun.
What are you, Robbie? You're so weird.
Dun, dun,
I'm gonna
dun,
say
dun,
this again.
dun, dun.
Bitchy Witch,
If
I make
after
chocolate chip
this,
cookies with salty caramel on them.
after this, if none of you want to be,
Nobody is, honey.
None of us are.
And we got
yeah,
your back.
I know it was wrong what I did, but I was scared too.
And
And none of
it's
us will ever be.
the thing is you're doing what you need to do. You're being the adult. You're saying, hey, I owe this person an apology, and you're willing to give it. That's all anyone can
Damn
ever ask
straight.
of you. That's all anybody can ever ask of you. You know.
Why are we playing Jeopardy?
Because I'm waiting
For
for them to come in.
you're so goofy. Well, what if you have to play that 90 billion times in a row?
Well, that has an hour, so we're good.
What are we waiting on? I mean, I know we're waiting on people to come see us, but is there something else?
No, that's what I'm waiting on.
it this way, Sassy. If they don't want to be your friend after this, then maybe they weren't your people.
Right, Karma. Don't ever let the best thing is to not let the past define you.
This is catchy.
Well, duh. I used to watch Jeopardy. Well, yeah, I used to watch Jeopardy.
Honestly, it makes me want to cry. My dad used to watch Jeopardy, and
One reason I got so upset like I did is because they were coming, they were talking to me in the chat that night. Plus, there was people just dogging me out in the chat. So how was I supposed to react? They were calling me scammers. They were calling me liars. They were calling me all kind of shit. So what? How was a person supposed to react? And I
I'm
was
not.
shocked for one. I was really shocked.
I think perhaps it could have been dealt with more easily if they come to you directly, as opposed to coming into the chat. Certainly sending you a DM ahead of time with any questions.
Well, dadgummit.
But I'm going to be the big girl that my mama raised, and I'm going to do my apology. And if they don't accept it, I understand that too.
What happened, Jana? What's the daggone it with? You
Posting
scrolling
what
again?
picture? There's too much doxing going on here for me to post any pictures on this. I confused.
Exactly, Dawn. It was overwhelming to have people come into you and come at you at a chat with hundreds of people in there. Oh, sorry, Jana.
And I'm not saying that to be ugly, but I'm not because there's too many. There's too much doxing and crap going on this app for me to post any pictures of my house and inside my house. I have a picture, but I'm not. They broke me They broke me when they went to doxing everybody on that one. And I got kids, so for my kids' safety, no.
Welcome back, Gabby.
They made poor Frosty a racist.
What?
Yeah, they made a remix of Frosty, but he's a racist.
Oh my God.
Oh my lord, my boyfriend's here. Are you timing that stuff?
I got the fries in. It's going to take them a while.
Not yet, Debbie.
There's another game you could play, Robbie. There's Jeopardy.
Yeah, 1 second, hold on.
No, you could play it on here.
Oh, there is. How the fuck you do that?
I don't know. You have to look it up.
Yawning is contagious.
Listen, I told you I go to bed before 0 dark 30. Like sometimes it's light out when I go to bed, and I get up at like 4:35 when it is dark out still. So yeah, that's why I miss half the stuff, and I'm always catching up from the night before.
Person's name, Mr. Grumpy from the, what's his name? Crap. Um, does the funny talking things.
Oh Lord, Robbie.
Oh, crap. I can't think of it.
There's a lot of funny talking things out there.
It's the one where he does the Muppet, but it's with the Grumpy Grandpa.
Oh, Jeff Dunham?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I love it.
Him.com. I like Walter. Welcome to Mama. Get out.
Hello, money. Hello. Some people know how to ruin a good buzz. Well, I don't know what to do until they come in here, so now I'm stuck. I'll play some music. Let me get myself situated. Yes, I'm on. She's wanted, and I need her. Okay, Debbie S. Welcome in, everyone.
Hey guys, I'm a friend of Imperfect. I've been listening to you live. I just have a couple of things I want to say really quick. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, the girl's not feeling good. She's not online. She doesn't have to be online all day. The fact that you're sitting waiting on her to come in to get an apology, can you stop talking about her? Second of all, if you want to apologize to her, she doesn't need to come to you to get an apology. You should be waiting for her to be around and you go to her and give it to her. You're not doing her a favor apologizing. You're doing the right thing by apologizing for doing the wrong thing in the first place for speaking to her the way you did. So can you stop sitting around acting like you're doing her a favor waiting for her, please. And I'm sorry, just my opinion, but Robbie, I don't think this should be held on your live anyway. You've had enough shit come at you. I've been watching. I think that your mother should be handling this a different way. That's just my opinion. But I don't believe that you're handling this at all the right way. So please stop talking about my friend that I've been friends with for a couple of years, that I don't like how you spoke to. A lot of people don't like how you spoke to. And stop acting like you're doing her a fucking favor apologizing to her. You should be apologizing because you want to, because you did the wrong fucking thing to begin with. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Robbie, for having me up.
You're welcome, Jitsi. Let's see what kind of music I want. You're fine. I spell it with a Y or a Y. Hey, Pearly.
Hey, Pearly.
Bitch, you should have been home like 2.5 minutes ago. I needed you here. It took everything to bite my tongue today, just like 3 minutes ago, okay?
Me too, girl. Me too.
Yeah. Like, wow.
What the hell happened?
Just read the
I'm gonna stop coming to your live since people think that it's all right just to talk to my youngin' and he's supposed to do whatever he can do to his fucking mama.
I'm sorry. That was she could have all she could have said was, "Hey, she's sick," and that's all
You
she could
don't
have.
have to worry about me coming in your lives no more.
Bullshit. Don't do that. Fuck that.
Mama, you're fine.
If
She had
Everything's
no
Robbie wants
fucking
to get
right to
on
come in
Robbie's
here and fucking say
platform,
all this shit
that's
she said.
this is Robbie's platform. If he wants it done here, that's on Robbie.
Okay, I done went through it. Who said what? I want a name.
I think it was Gypsy Girl.
Gypsy.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, Dora. I'm fucking livid right now. Where the fuck do you get off coming over here and fucking running your mouth like that?
Well, I mean, did y'all block it? Because I don't even see it.
No, they got. Oh,
Gypsy Girl
Robbie,
just
don't even do
joined
it.
again.
Don't do it.
And I
Okay.
like why everybody's got their nose in it when it had nothing to do with them.
All she wanted to say was, "Hey, they're sick," and that's all.
No reason for all that.
Well, and they found her in one platform, so it's not like we know where they are. There you go, Gypsy Girl. Gypsy Girl's asking and to come back up again.
I don't care.
Wait, do what? Sorry, I was listening to music. I was listening to music.
Nikki, Gypsy was talking about imperfect.
I thought this was over. Why is anybody talking about it?
We're waiting. Okay, so this
Right.
morning, Nikki, Queen Witch, said that she would get with Imperfect so that she could make a way for Sassy to apologize to her. That's what was said this morning. Gypsy, were you there this morning? I don't think you were.
I can't do nothing. My phone is like froze. Okay.
So that's what we were waiting on, was you
Um,
to come in,
you all sat quiet when I was up in a box before, and then you waited
because
for
I
me.
wasn't going to
But I
interrupt
was taking
you.
care of my youngin' like a mother should do.
Okay, first of all, don't talk to me in that tone, Robbie. I wasn't being mean at you. If you took it that way, I apologize. I was looking to protect you.
I was listening to music, so I don't know what was
Right.
going on.
So, for anybody thinking I came at Robbie, no, I didn't come at Robbie. My answer was, you're all sitting here complaining that you're waiting on Imperfect to come in to receive an
Yeah, because
apology.
they came to me. Why can't they come? Why can't I get my apology from them? That I didn't go to them and start this. They come to me
You,
and started it.
okay, and she was nice to you, and you got nasty. You said you were going to
Just
apologize.
what was going on
Let
in the
me,
chat and
I
all
let
that
you
was fun. What
speak,
does
so
it have
please,
to do with
ma'am,
you
let me
anyway?
finish. Ma'am,
What's
I
it
let
have to
you
do with you
speak.
anyway?
Because she, just like your friends defend you, she is my friend and I will speak up for her. Now, second of all, she isn't feeling well. So the fact that you've all been sitting around all day and in comments saying, what are we waiting for? Why are we waiting for her? She doesn't feel good. She has not been on the app all day. So I've asked that you stop speaking on her. When you see her, you can apologize to her, not summon her to come in here to receive an apology that you're going to give her. An apology
Was
that doesn't,
told
let me finish
by
now, let me
T
speak.
to do a apology today
Okay,
to
when you
make me.
she
So
is
I'm
not
doing what my friend
around
told me to do.
today, ma'am. She doesn't feel good. Do you understand that? She doesn't need to be summoned to receive an apology because you
Well,
spoke
they sure did have
how
an
to talking
apology
to
and
her.
run my name in the mouth, but so I feel like I should apologize if I'm going to apologize.
Listen, you're apologizing because you feel you want to. If you don't want to apologize, don't fucking apologize. You're the one who spoke to her out of pocket. She was respectful to you the other night.
What I said, I would be the woman to apologize. I don't know where you get your
Okay,
Okay, hey,
then
hey, hey, wait. Let's just breathe. Let's just breathe. Mama,
But Gypsy, the way you just came up here the first time, you were really like
okay, let's just,
you weren't talking like this now. You were a little bit
ooh,
out of pocket
yeah, okay,
yourself.
okay, wait. I wasn't in here the first time, so I'm not going to speak on that. Mama, the lady that you need to apologize to is not feeling very well, so we're just going to wait and we're not going to speak on it. And everybody from here on out is going to just not talk about it, and we're going to have a great rest of our night. And it's going to be okay. Okay? We're going to stop right now because it's just going to stir people up again, and it doesn't need to. Woosah, everybody, please. Please.
yeah, I'm okay, explain. And Dora, that was my point. When she sees her, she can go apologize to her. There,
I don't
some
like how you come in and say,
doesn't.
"Oh, y'all waiting on
No,
her." We were not waiting on her.
yeah, I've been
We're waiting
watching.
on Nikki. We were told to
Why
wait
are?
on
Well,
Nikki.
she's not around either. So stop
We just
summoning
talked.
people.
Somebody just talked to Nikki for me, and she said she'll be here in a few minutes.
Okay, so then stop asking about people. When they come in your live, they come in your live. But summoning people to come to your boxes, that's you don't just when they get here, they get here. You're the one that's been dragging this on all day. You had the conversation with T and Nikki early this morning, and nobody has spoke on it but you all day looking for people to come in. When they get here, they get here. You go about your business.
Mama Sassy, remember how we said that you got very defensive? You're very defensive right now. I'm sorry, I'm going to have that other opinion. I do not think Gypsy came in wrong because she was just coming in how a friend would. Take it
Everybody
down.
just jumping on me all day about the situation. I
I,
haven't apologized. And
I
what am I
understand.
supposed to do when everybody's coming at me about apologizing? And now
Listen,
I'm being told to give her time.
Okay,
I
mama,
understand.
mama, it's
She's
okay.
just
Calm down.
saying give her just a night because Enabler isn't feeling well. She hasn't been
It's not
around in a
enabler.
while.
It's not enabler. It's imperfect. Her name is Imperfect Survivor. Please, if you're
Okay,
going
I thought
through,
we were talking about
not you,
enabler.
not you,
Okay,
but I've heard Sassy more than once say, "What's her name?" The person you're apologizing to is Imperfect Survivor. She's the one who spoke to you poorly.
I understand that you're upset. I understand this is a lot, and we are going to get through it. But I have to say, at this present point in time, I do not think Gypsy came in attacking.
Thank you.
Just deep breaths. It's a lot. We understand. She is just saying, when you see her, apologize. But I understand the having her come here. I know we were not. I don't know what we were waiting for, but either way, yes, exactly. Gypsy is defending her friends just like, again, all the other relationships we have on this app. T versus Dora, me and Robert. Like, it's just what it is. She knows her friend isn't feeling well. She decided to come in and say, hey, let's give her a minute.
I mean, I know before I left to go eat, they were all having fun. They were chit chatting. They were talking. They wasn't really waiting. But then in the same aspect, Mama has been kind of really wanting to speak to her so she can't apologize because of the situation. I get it, y'all. She wants to get it off her chest. We just all have to wait a minute and just calm down.
And I did it for fun. Thank you, people.
Sassy, you okay up there?
I can do what the fuck I want to do.
Hi, Gypsy.
Hi, Dora.
So it's my understanding T had a conversation with you, Sassy, this morning, and she told you that if you lied, you needed to tell everybody and just be honest and apologize, right?
Right.
Okay. And I totally understand that emotions are high, but I don't think summoning's her if she isn't feeling well. I think Gypsy Girl's just trying to defend her friend and say, look, she is under the weather. She's not feeling well. When she comes in here, um, then you can have that perfect opportunity to have a conversation with her and apologize. I think that that's something Gypsy, I don't think Gypsy is trying to be harsh about it. I know Gypsy, and I've never known Gypsy to be harsh about it. Anytime she's having a conversation. So I think that just give it time, and if Perfect comes in here or when you see her in passing, then you can have that moment to apologize.
And I also understand what Gypsy was saying about Robbie. Again, like the comments are saying, she didn't want Robbie to get caught in the crosshairs.
I was trying to have fun.
I know, but she was saying, hey, maybe we don't do this here. We do it on a more seasoned person's app. No, you know what I mean? Like maybe T and Dora, who have been through this round a few times, like some kind of like what we were saying about the petty stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying. So, thank you all. I'm going to drop back down. Again, Robbie, I wasn't trying to come at you. I was looking to protect you.
You're
So,
good.
all right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you very much.
You too, Gypsy.
Sassy, are you breathing up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord, I'm your daddy. Did you finally get it spelled right?
Robbye, right?
No, I think it was trying to spell Jeopardy.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't. I couldn't spell it at first. Yes,
I
it
am
does.
Whitney Houston movie.
Ooh.
All right, love. I'm getting down to fry up some dinner, but if you need me, I'm in the comments.
Okie dokie. I found her. Where do I get my hot Cheetos and Diet Dr. Pepper?
I am always a BRB. Does anyone know where T is?
I was wondering because I didn't know what time she got off. I didn't know if she's working.
Um,
I literally just got home
her
from eating.
earlier.
Lucky Mickey.
Ooh, I had Japanese food.
I don't like you no more, Broly.
Listen, we had freaking hibachi yesterday, and it's made us both sick.
Oh,
So Mama J was up all night sick. So I think that she got food poison from it.
oh no.
And so
Ooh.
I've been, yeah. So I've been giving her medicine. I had to call the doctor today to get her some medicine, and I think she's just been sleeping all day. Yes, I'm not as bad. Like I feel like clammy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she just has not felt good all day. She's been having a lot of issues today. So
Has she been
hopefully,
staying hydrated, Dora?
oh yeah, I've been giving her body armor, and I made her some soup earlier, so she ate that. She was able to keep it down for the most part, but she's just been, oh my gosh, she just feels like shit.
Okay, good. Because dehydration is the worst to come back from.
It is.
Yes,
And them nasty IV water things.
absolutely. Yeah, I've been making her drink a lot every so often, so I can keep her hydrated. She
If I
just she hasn't even felt like even sitting up for 5 minutes. Like she's just been straight to bed.
if I remember Robbie correctly, before I left, I told you to behave,
uh,
and I come back and you're in a box with 50 Shades. So I know that y'all were not behaving.
we were
I was
behaving.
being good.
We were
That's a lie.
behaving.
I promise.
50 Shades
This
is just
time I was being good.
50 Shades is just biting the tongue.
So y'all wasn't on the moon.
No,
Oh, I'm on the moon,
they fucked
I
up my
knew it.
moon.
but not announcing it. I've been on mute.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
y'all was doing y'all little video things when y'all were had y'all faces on the moon flying, going wee.
No, that was like when they.
Thank you, Amber.
Well, no, Robbie is the only one that was doing that, really.
Hey, Violet.
Hell, they fucked up my moon. What you talking about? I had
Oh
a
I
good
God.
one.
know, right?
Robbie, you
Mine
need
went
to check your French
pew.
fries.
Do what?
You need to check your French fries.
I just checked them.
Okay, thank you. I'm just making sure. I don't want you to have burnt French fries.
That's why I was like, didn't understand what the hell was going on. I was checking my French fries.
Burnt French fries are the worst.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand like crispy, but burnt, no.
No burnt, but I
Don't.
hate them when they're overdone just
My
as much.
God. Here, Chunky smokes
Yeah, don't.
outside.
Don't pull at
Oh
me,
my
cause
gosh.
I can't.
definitely don't pull at me, cause I left the air fryer on one time with chicken nuggets, and yeah.
You like soggy
I'm
can't
sorry, but every time I hear chicken nuggets, oh Lord have mercy.
Does
I
what
don't like
happened to you?
soggy fries.
Does the chicken nugget anal beads come to your head? Because that's what comes to mind
Yes.
every time.
Yes.
You people are
After all
sick.
that, oh my God,
I
Violet
heard
sent
about
me
that
something
one.
earlier, and I just want you to know, Violet, you're fucking fired, and I am sick of you. No,
I
I'm
heard
kidding.
all about the chicken.
No, it was Violet's fault earlier.
Me and Mama J has had some pretty nice chats
I
early
can't with
morning.
that screen name though. Oh my God.
Has anybody
They
seen
gotta be soft for you.
has anybody seen Hair Junkie lately? Because I haven't.
Mm-mm.
Um,
No.
I haven't seen him lately,
No.
but I've texted with him.
No, I really haven't seen him around. I can't with you, Violet. Oh my God. No, I don't like soggy fries.
Uh-uh.
Ugh.
I like.
I'm that person where I'll go into a fast food restaurant and be like, I want fresh.
I tell them no
Get them with
salt
no
'cause I
salt.
don't like
Yes,
salt.
yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, no
because I do
salt.
not like salt
And then
on
you
my
can put
fries.
you can put your own salt on if you want fucking salt, but I want fresh shit. So
I want fresh, no salty shit.
It used to drive me nuts when I worked like in a drive-through. People ask for fresh, for fries with no salt as a way to, to get them, freshly done, right? And then ask for fucking packets of salt. And I'm like, seriously? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm so picky about that. Like when I go to a restaurant, I'm like, can you please not put salt? And can you not salt the hell out of my shit?
That Florida man's around. We saw him earlier today.
Yeah, he's planning something. I don't know what it is.
Um,
Yeah.
Try French fries with a Wendy's frosty.
Ooh,
Yummy.
Yeah, Wendy's fries are way better than McDonald's fries.
Have you guys ever seen the Whitney Houston movie? I Want to Dance with
yes.
Somebody.
No,
I love it.
but
Not
on
here.
YouTube probably.
Oh my gosh! Did you guys know tomorrow is the closing argument on the Diddy trial?
Yep, I'm watching it tomorrow, so if I'm not on here, that's why. Hey, Mama J. I hope you're getting feeling better, honey.
Okay, if you have a Checkers or in like Ohio, they're called rallies. Uh, they
I
have
love you.
loaded French fries.
Rally's fresh fries are freaking amazing.
Banging, banging. Yeah, they're called different things. It's kind of like the whole Hardee's versus Roy Rogers thing, where it's different parts of the country have different names.
Yep.
As like we have Checkers here in Pennsylvania.
You ever had White Castle?
I drove all the way to
Oh
New
yeah, we
Jersey
have White
to eat
Castle.
some White Castle.
Red Robin's fries are,
Rob's.
ooh, yeah.
Do you know a Mike?
No, I don't know a Mike.
Okay, well, I'm just asking because I'm just not letting anybody up. Oh, wait, where did Mama go?
I was checking on fries earlier, so I don't know where she went.
Okay.
I was going to say something, but then I didn't.
Who said White Castle? Yeah,
Me.
somebody did, and I said we have a White Castle.
I said White Castle. Me.
Yes, White Castles are good. I'm gonna tell you guys, if you've never tried the soda Big Red, you need to.
Ooh, there's a woman that's always drinking a big red with her dinner. I can't think of her name. She's on TikTok though.
Big Red is freaking amazing.
What flavor is Big Red? Not familiar.
It's the red.
I like the curly fries at
To
Arby's.
me, it tastes like a red Mountain Dew.
It don't taste like Mountain Dew to me. It's one of my favorites.
Hey, Harley.
Hey Harley, I got your message, baby. I'll look at it. Oh, Culver's is amazing. If you've never had Culver's, you gotta try Culver's.
Oh.
One of my favorite restaurants to literally go to, and when we go to Oklahoma, is Whataburger.
Y'all, the first time I seen a Whataburger, them damn hamburgers were damn big as my damn forehead.
And we just got Whataburger is fucking amazing.
It is.
We just got a Jimmy John's.
Oh, that's a good place to go.
Ooh.
I love Jimmy John's.
Never been to
And
one.
we got a 7 Brew.
We just got ours.
Yeah, we just got our 7 Brew like maybe not even a week ago. The patty melt's what I order, Marco. Yes. See, I never before I met Mama J for the longest time. Mama J for um over 10 years was a general manager for Whataburger.
Oh.
Ooh,
And
yes, Brittany. Firehouse subs are good too.
let me tell you, she introduced me to the patty melt because I was like, I want to try it. I'm all for it. Let's go.
But I love Hardee's breakfast. Their
I
bacon.
don't like Hardee's. I like their chicken strips, but that's pretty much it.
That's the only thing I like.
I'm all about breakfast, and their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit is banging.
Oh, Firehouse subs, yes. Oh
Yes.
my god.
And the money goes to like,
The hook
you
and
know,
ladder, I
support
think it is.
firefighters and stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. Firehouse subs is one of the best. Absolutely, babe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama J.
Let me go check on this woman and I'll come back on later.
Is she
Okay.
okay?
I don't know. That's why I said let me go check on her and I'll come back.
Okay.
Okay.
So